Yeah, please come on over and listen to one of our speakers. I need everybody off of this sidewalk. I have to sit really still when I do this. It's not going to work great for a politician. So I'm going to sit. That's sweet. All right. We're about to get started. I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on how today's going to go. Number one, we're going to have so much fun. And number two, we're going to hear from some amazing people who are running to represent you. So I'm so excited to hear from them, and I'm so excited for you all to hear from them. And then number three, at the end, we are hoping to be able to take some pictures and have some more fun. All right, sound good? To start today, I'm going to bring to the stage Royal Oak's own Mayor Michael Fournier.
Good morning. I got some colleagues here today. We got Commissioner Kyra, Commissioner Brandon Polo, Commissioner Monica Hunt, Commissioner Jocelyn Benson, Commissioner Macy. First, Mr. Mayor, I want to welcome you to Centennial Commons. Welcome to our vibrant, loving, inclusive city. Welcome. Wow, a little today's around, it really feels like an all-star event for outstanding leaders and great humanitarians. I mean, look at the lineup of speakers we have today. Look at the lineup of candidates that we have on the ballot. How exciting is this? We really have people that embody the values of who we are, and thank goodness for that. You know, it's a tough time right now. We all know it. You know, the people are out there trying to confuse voters, spreading misinformation. Now, more than ever, it's important that we elect people that lead with courage, lead with truth, lead with compassion, and lead with results. And I'm so happy that we have such a great team coming here today to inspire us all and carry forward this energy all the way through election day. I'd like to give a special thanks as mayor, as father, as Michigander, to Governor Whitmer. She has exhibited unprecedented leadership during unprecedented times, faced with difficult decisions, has put our state back on track. And we are so grateful. I am so grateful. We're all so grateful for her leadership. We're grateful for everyone here today. So another person I'm very grateful for that I have the privilege to introduce. This person is not only my Oakland County Commissioner, I consider him a dear friend. He is a person that helped remake Oakland County. He's a person that has fights continuously to get candidates elected and make meaningful change in this community. This person, regardless of his wearing his tool belt or not, gets it done, gets the work done for our county. It's my privilege and honor to welcome David T. Woodward.
Thank you, Mayor. This is about today. So much is on the line. We are so proud. Hello there. We are so proud to welcome not just her, but the entire top of the ticket that's coming in here. Coming in just a few minutes, because this election, everything's on the line. 4 years ago, Royal Oak and Oakland County elected. I can keep talking. 4 years ago, the win that had delivered an incredible victory to elect 3 powerful women to office across the state came through Royal Oak, came through Oakland County. It was because everyone here showed up and turned out on election day. We showed up because the Democrats win. When Democrats win, we put money in education. Future. Democrats win. We get help. We invest in the environment to protect the environment. We make sure that transit happens in Oakland County. County that I have incredible respect for, a partner that has moved the needle in increasing economic opportunity and justice for everyone in Oakland County. Everyone give a warm welcome to Oakland County Executive Dana Nessel.
Being a guy from South Royal Oak, i.e. Ferndale, but you embraced me and you supported me, and today we have to do the same thing for our governor, for our attorney general, for our secretary of state. And when we do, when Royal Oak does, when Ferndale does, when Oakland County does win, they win. The governor won 4 years ago because she won Oakland County by 17 points. Now the polls aren't showing her winning by 17 in Oakland, so
no, that's all right.
Can here in Oakland County, all right? That's our job. We got to drive up the score for this great blue team here in Oakland County. And maybe you didn't come out here to see me. Maybe you came out here to see Pete Buttigieg. How are you? Just possibly the next president. You know, I used to date him. I mean, that's a total lie. But I sure have looked forward to voting for him after I vote for Governor Whitmer and Dana Nessel and Jocelyn Benson.
And the transit ballot.
So thank you for coming out today. It is great to see you. I hope you're as fired up as I am. You're almost here. You have just a couple more people to hear from. And the next person is no stranger to this great city because he is not only your current state representative, but the longest serving mayor in Royal Oak history, our Jim Ellison.
I am so honored to be here today. This is going to be my 10th walk of mine governmental career. 31 years as served as city council.
I did an independent photographer. After the governor speaks, there's going to be a photo line where the crowd is going and just making pictures and taking pics, and then I think they'll be off. Are you did Reuters send you the entrance?
No, I've licensed to Reuters before, but they're not sending me here.
So I was just checking, so I knew they were contracted out.
Gotcha.
Good deal. But fly me down to the event.
Sounds good. And what's your name? Joe. Right.
All the ads out there are terrible, but there's people believing that. So we need to counter that. We need to make sure that we get out there, come to the polls on Tuesday, get your absentee down again, just get your vote. It's so important. We're going to have the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the secretary of state, the attorney general. I'm really thrilled to meet Secretary Buttigieg. I've admired him since he started running for office, and as we have this mayor's thing developed, it got really good. So I'm looking forward to him. But I'll be going, but there'll be someone to take my place. You guys are very lucky. The new redistricting cut Royal Oak into 4 different spots. So instead of having one old man representing you, you're going to have 4 people. And hopefully they'll all be Democrats. One of them is a good colleague of mine. She is such a good candidate that no Republicans ran against her. She's running the vote. So she's got it. So it's my honor to introduce my friend, Regina Scott.
cover both counties weighing out. And I'm so proud that you chose me to do that. I'm here today, of course, because we know that election day is coming up in 4 days. We gotta get the vote out. Everybody here, I know votes, because you're you and you're concerned. But what we need to do is make sure we tell our friends, our family, pull as many people to the poll that we can, because we have got to get Governor Gretchen Whitmer back! And of course, I want to vote, but it shouldn't be too hard. That's not what I'm doing. And if it's a problem, then that's really a problem, right? But again, I'm thankful, so grateful that you guys will be working. I'm happy to represent you. Ready? So please reach out to my office at any point in time. I'm excited, and I want everybody to also remember the proposals. Executive Director of Planning, Nicole Stalwart. Rock free. to do anything. Anything is possible. possible over the next 4 days. We are going to re-elect Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We are going to re-elect Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. We are going to re-elect Attorney General Dana Nessel. We are going to re-elect Congresswoman Stevens, who's coming up next. And are we going to do this? Ready? Are we going to flip the Michigan legislature around? Are we going to flip the Michigan Senate blue for the first time since 1984? You're with me, right? You're with me. You're with me. Are you ready to make phone calls? Are you ready to knock on more doors? Are you ready to send some text messages? Are you ready to get every single person out to vote so that we realize just how powerful we are? Let's do this thing, Michigan, let's go! And I am honored to introduce you to next someone. I'm so bright that she does not even need these shoes. I need to figure out where these shoes came from. Our Congresswoman, Haley Stevens! I just want to tell you, Royal Oak, your Congresswoman loves you. I love our mayor, I love our city commission, and boy, do I love that Royal Oak High School band. Thank you for coming out today. You all will believe, in just a few days, when we elect the first woman to ever represent Royal Oak to Congress, I'm wearing these blue boots to the house. Blue boots will be codified by law. Continue to brag about the big three. And who I'm talking about is Whitmer, Nessel, and Benson. We want to send a governor back to Lansing who has got our back. We want to send a governor back to Lansing who's going to pass those regular laws into place. We want to send a governor back to Lansing who's going to continue to work along Pete Buttigieg to fix the damn road. When we pass that Oakland County traffic bill and those dollars come rolling in and the jobs that come with us in this country, how do we get it done? I want to send the governor back to Lansing who's going to overturn Dobbs and stand up for every woman. I want to send the governor back to Lansing who's going to build an inclusive economy for everyone. Who we are as a manufacturing destination, as a workforce destination, as a union destination. I want to send the governor back to Lansing who's going to stand in lockstep with the NEA. Can we give it for our
I did, yeah. Nice to meet you. Oh, very nice to meet you, yeah.
We're going to ban assault weapons from the United
Sent me on my whole career. Yeah, running the podcast at Avalon too. So, yeah, we're here and hoping to.
We just got a few things done this term.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, very nice to meet you. It's good to see you. I'm gonna. Oh, absolutely.
Summer fall day, just a few days before an election comes rolling through, we, my friends, are the history makers. History's not waiting for some other time or some other group. It's waiting for us. We've all chosen to self-select to be here, and we're going to get this done. Who's here today? But none of this is happening without in the United States Congress, and that's Michigan Senior Senator Debbie Stabenow. school. Are you gonna your heels twice and bring us on home? Is that what we're doing? Yes, it's awesome. Everybody, aren't you glad? I have to tell you, I'm really proud that we have people running as Democrats who love Michigan, who love our country, and who want to serve. Thank you to everyone for being willing in this environment to step up and serve. Thank you. And you know, obviously there's a few differences between us and the other side, right? Is that right, Kyra? I think so, yeah. But the truth is that we start from a premise that we actually want to solve problems. We care about people. We love our democracy. When we lose, we don't take our ball and go home. We don't cry like a bunch of babies. We get up again. We go back. We figure out how to do stuff better, and then we win. And so that's what we do. That's what we do. And so when we look at what's happening, and I know you know this, but it really is our whole democracy on the line. When we talk about all the issues, yes, there are kitchen table issues, but the frame, the house that the table is in is called democracy. That is the house. And the whole house right now is in a very difficult situation. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of reasons to get to the polls. And we know that when we talk about the reasons, we also, in addition to protecting our democracy, we have to talk about protecting our freedoms. Nobody should make a decision for a woman, for anyone who is pregnant, as to whether or not they will be pregnant. Every reproductive choice should be made by us, should be made by women, should be made, frankly, every healthcare choice. Every healthcare choice should be made by the individual and their doctor. Peter Dixon, whoever else wants to be in the room, they are not welcome to be in the room. And we also need to know that we need to believe the Republicans when they tell us what's next. When Clarence Thomas says, next up is marriage equality, next up is our other privacy rights, believe them. Believe them. That is what is next up. Which is why we're going to make sure they do not win. Voting only because of the threats on the line, which are certainly more than enough. But I have to tell you, we have gotten things done. I'm so proud of our governor. I'm so proud of our Secretary of State and Attorney General for standing up every single day. I'm so proud of what we've gotten done in D.C. You know, President Biden inherited a mess. Gretchen Whitmer walked into a situation where all of us had our lives and safety and our families' lives on the line. This was not easy, but they stepped up. We all stepped up, and we saved lives, and got children back to school safely, and made sure that people could get back to their lives and move forward in a really positive way. And I have to tell you that in D.C., the governor said the same thing, and so are the elected officials here. But we've taken on big pharma, we've taken on big oil, we've taken on the gun lobby, we've taken on big oil in the last 6 months, the top 5 companies that made over $120 billion in profits, twice as much as last year. Have you seen your gas prices go down? No. I don't think so. It's price gouging. It's price gouging. They want us out of there so they can keep doing it in every area. They want to talk a good game on inflation. Underneath that, they just keep raising their prices while the profits have gone through the roof. They're cheering for the other side. They're cheering for the other side because they know we have the courage to take them up.
who has had such courage to do that as well. So there's a reason why they're on the other side. They don't want our governor on the team advances or the team in Washington to succeed. One other thing. I can have three other things. Okay, good. Well, let me just say, in addition to big oil, you know, we've been talking for a long time about the fact that healthcare should negotiate a lower price on prescription drugs, right? We've been talking about that for a long time. This actually was made illegal during the Bush administration when Medicare Part D was passed. People said, well, what can they negotiate? Drug companies went in and put sweetheart language into the law that you can't. You know, I have been taking bus trips. I was actually the first member of Congress years ago when I was in the House to take a bus of seniors from Detroit to Windsor. 10 minutes across the bridge, we cut prices by 40%. Because they negotiated. Okay, we've been talking about this for years. We finally had a Democratic president, a Democratic House, a Democratic Senate, and we got it done. Medicare is going to negotiate your prices. And because that's going to take a little time to get going, we want something to happen immediately to help people. So starting in January, anyone on Medicare, if you're on insulin, one out of three people in Michigan on Medicare are on insulin, you're not going to pay any more than $35 a month. Also mentioned that if we try to have that $35 help for everybody, for children, for every age, but the Republicans, here's the thing, amazing. The Republicans actually were able to strike that provision to require private insurance to get a $35 cap. So that's what they do, right? We bring up a prescription drug bill to cut prices for people. We want to talk about inflation. Let's talk about drug prices. We pay the highest prices in the world, and they have the highest profits in the world. And it's been going on for too long. So we put a cap for everybody. The one thing that they did in that whole debate was make sure it didn't apply to minors. So these folks don't get it. They don't care. They're standing with their buddies, and that's why the drug companies are pulling hundreds of millions of dollars in to their campaigns. And the guy who wants to be the Speaker of the House next has said that the number one thing we're going to do if they take back Congress is repeal what we just did for prescription drugs. And they certainly will try to do that. They certainly will. This is a fight over and over and over again. And when you look at 200 multi-billion-dollar companies in this country that pay zero in taxes, did you get to pay zero? Okay. 200 companies. And all we're saying is everybody should contribute to America. Everybody should contribute to America. You bring the air, you bring the water, you bring the fire, you but you know what? As of now, they're going to have there's good reasons to say, I'm voting for Democrats, not just because they're horrible, not just because they're crazy, not just because they don't support but because we actually care about people, and if we have to pick every day, people versus power, people versus profit, we pick people. We pick people. Go in, hope you're going to vote straight Democratic, you're going to turn the ballot over. I'm going to vote the nonpartisan, including the incredibly important Michigan Supreme Court nominees. Why are judges important? You know, we came in less than 2 years ago and said, we have got to get as many smart, ethical judges on the federal bench as possible. We've got to get folks on the bench. Care about people's rights. And so we have now confirmed 84 federal judgeships in less than 2 years. Now, in saying that, that's more than twice as many as Mitch McConnell did for Trump when he said 2 years. So we've been moving. Including the Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Jackson. Judiciary here as well. We not only need to focus nationally. Michigan Supreme Court is the difference between decisions that protect our democracy and don't. Decisions that protect our right to make our own reproductive decisions over and over again. This is incredibly important. And so making sure that we have two votes endorsed by the Democratic Party that protect our freedoms and will be there, understanding the rule of law and the Constitution every single day is incredibly important. So it's my pleasure to introduce somebody I strongly support, currently serving in the state legislature, to be our next Michigan Supreme Court Justice, Kyra Bolden.
We know that we see just about everything is going to be litigated, right? We need to make sure that we have people in positions of power that believe in equal justice under the law. And I see some of you all looking a little confused. And it's really I'm no longer people come up to me and they're grocery. Had a baby on the campaign trail. So, if anybody says, I don't know if Bolden is serious, or I don't know if I can vote for her, tell them that I was out here pregnant, making sure we're protecting justice for generations to come. By the
it's simply because we have put the nonpartisan section of the ballot and folks don't know who to vote for. So raise your hand if you have already turned in your ballot. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're not done. You are not done. You're not done until you text, call, door knock, 10 people, and make sure that they know to vote for Bernstein and Bolden on the nonpartisan section of you know, I've been running into people, and they say, yeah, I voted straight ticket. I got you. And I said, oh no, you forgot about Bernstein and Bolden. And they panicked. And I said, have no fear, because you can go to your local clerk's office and spoil your ballot and revote if you didn't vote for Bernstein and Bolden. It's okay. So we have 4 days. I'm sorry. We have 4 days to get this done. We have 4 days to make an impact in our future. We have 4 days to make sure the folks that you want in positions of power have the ability to lead in power, truly. So let's get this done. We can get this done in 4 days to protect justice for generations to come. And let's go win. All right, thank you so much. All right, so I'm up here to tell you one more thing. The thing that you have heard over and over again, and the thing that you have done over and over again. I want to ask you one question. Most of you already voted, right? How many of you have not a turf? How many have not a turf? Yeah? How many have sent some text messages with the campaign? All right. I'm seeing some of you haven't raised your hands yet. All right, how many of you have sat on a phone bank with the campaign? All right, a few. Admittedly, my least favorite version of field. But listen, if you've raised your hand or you haven't raised your hand, I'm talking to all of you, all right? Every one of us, from sun up to sundown. I mean, I know we all have lots, right? But we have to take these last couple of days. 4 days. We have to take these last couple of days, and we need to get out there on the floors. We need to get out there on the phones. And we need all of them. We cannot afford to take 1 day off. So please, next time you get a call from one of our campaign folks that they are working their tails off, next time you get a call from one of your state rep candidates or your state senate candidates or anybody who's out there recruiting volunteers, say yes. Say yes. Say yes. I'll take a shift. Say yes. I'll send those text messages. Say yes. I will help preserve democracy here in the state of Michigan and for an entire country. Yes. All right. We're about 5 minutes out from this big old bus to come and pull up behind me. All right. So we're going to hear some really fun music from our Bloomfield Hills drum line. Thank you so much. Guys, for coming up from Bloomfield High School. We appreciate you being here. And I also want to say thank you to our saxophonist, Amy Decker. Thank you so much for all of you being here today. All right, we got 2 more minutes to go. Let's say hey!
see Scott Wilson? No. Yeah, he just was over here. He's around somewhere. I was talking.
What do you review
Yeah, he was up top of the area. And I pointed you out.
Let's go, Gretchen! 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 Big Gretch! Big Gretch! Big Gretch! Big Gretch! Big Gretch!
City Hall, but the library. You ever been to my theater? Oh.
We'll definitely keep in touch. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.
We did the renovation, a major part of the renovation in 1985.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Attorney General Dana Nessel!
Tuesday. You know what my opponent's been doing these last few days? She's been in court trying to get the ballots of valid voters thrown out in Detroit. Hey, I just say when people show you who they are, believe them. Now we know the type of things you should bring to this office, but I'm going to tell you, all of us are going to work together in these next few days to say, not on our watch. We're going to make sure that here in Michigan and everywhere else, we live in a democracy where if you're a citizen and you're an eligible voter and you vote, your vote is counted. Pretty simple. And I will fight every day, just as I have these last almost 4 years, to make sure no matter where someone lives or who they vote for, that they can trust their vote will be counted and their voice will be heard. Because that's what democracy is all about. So it's not hyperbolic to say our fundamental rights and freedoms are on the ballot this year. And it is true, and I can tell you firsthand, we have both stood in the fire these last few years to protect democracy. We stood up against an unprecedented effort. We stood up, the Attorney General and I, the Governor and the LG, all of us stood up to make sure that when an unprecedented effort to overturn the will of the people hit our state in November of 2020, we said, not on our watch. Democracy prevailed in 2020 because we all stood guard and made sure that it did. And we're going to continue doing that as Team Democracy here in Michigan to make sure that in our state, every voice is heard and every vote counts. We've got about 4.5 days until the polls close at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Are you going to join us in doing everything you can between now and then to make sure every voter in this state knows that democracy is on the ballot? Are you going to join us as everyone to vote for democracy? Vote for democracy! Vote for democracy! Vote for democracy! Vote for democracy! While we do it just like our Lieutenant Governor, stand tall for Michigan every day. Let's bring it up.
Every action that we take between now and November 8th is an action that gets us towards victory. That means every phone call you make is one that's going to help us win. Every text message you send is one that's going to help us win. Every door you knock on is going to help us win. Every conversation you have is one that gets us closer to that future that has a place for everybody in Royal Oak, everybody in Oakland County, everybody in Michigan. And how Michigan goes, so goes our country. We at Gretchen are so proud to have worked our hearts out for everybody in Michigan over these last 4 years. And we got a hell of a team that you heard from almost everybody who's been serving this state with distinction and pride because we believe that our future is too important to leave anything on the line. That's why everyone here is going to make sure they turn out everyone in their life. Everyone you're connected to, every family member, every neighbor, every student, every teacher, every LGBTQ person, every retired person. Everybody has a role to play to make sure that we win. And when we win together. We've done a lot of work, but we have so much more work left to do. We fixed a lot of roads, but there's roads less to fix. We got a lot of people healthcare, but more people still need it. We made a huge investment, a record investment in education, but there's more we can do for our education professionals and our students. There's more we can do to make sure we repeal that tax on people's retirement. There's more that we do to make sure everybody has a path to a great paying job and affordable college. There's something we can do on November 8th to protect every woman's right to choose. There's more we can do to protect civil rights for the LGBTQ community of Michigan by law, not just by decision. get more votes than we've ever gotten before, to get a bigger victory than we've ever gotten before, so we can walk toward a bigger and brighter future than any of us can ever dream or imagine. So when I say stand tall, you say vote. Stand tall! Stand tall! Stand tall! Stand tall! We got a special guest here with us today. We got somebody who's joined us and who we've welcomed to the state of Michigan. If I can say this, twin dad to twin dad. Yeah, twin dad to twin dad. That's right. All the R's. I want all the R's. That's right. Twin dad to twin dad. It's a special person to choose Michigan, doesn't it? All of us choose Michigan, and we're all proud that he chose Michigan too. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pete Buttigieg.
It's fantastic. Thank you for that warm Oakland County welcome, and thank you, fellow Michigan Democrats.
We love you, Pete!
Twin dad and Lieutenant Governor Garlin, Gilchrist, we all compare notes as twin parents. Because you got to strategize. You got to figure out how to be a step ahead, or the kids will run circles around you, literally. I just realized overnight that what's happening. Because, parenting is kind of a battle of wits, right? They're always trying to get away from you, get a step ahead of you. Because you have a couple of advantages. You're bigger, and you know more. You're a little smarter. But then I realized I'm not going to be any smarter or any taller tomorrow than I am today. And they're gaining on us every single day. So as parents have to get it. I could not be more excited to be here supporting fantastic Democratic candidates up and down the ticket. And don't you have a fantastic set of leaders to support me? I told Jocelyn Benson went in for my Michigan driver's license. They did a great job, and this is one of many, many reasons, not to mention our democracy being at stake, why it's exceptionally important to make sure that she is reelected. Dana Nessel upholding the rule of law for Michiganders and setting a goal for setting a And I'll say what I have to say about the governor for a little bit later, but as you know, it's going to be very, very, very positive. You've got great leaders up and down the ticket. Wouldn't it be nice to flip that House and Senate and have that Would it be something to have Kyra Bolden on the Supreme Court helping to make sure and let me tell you, members of Congress like Haley Stevens are the reason that this is not infrastructure week, not infrastructure day, an infrastructure decade for the American people. We know what we're up against. We know what we're dealing with as a country right now. We have been pummeled by some of the most serious disruptions ever to hit modern America. And they have changed everything. And along with those came threats to our democracy itself, extremism rising in once great political party. A Supreme Court decision that has us asking the question, did we, the generations who are alive today, just live to see the high watermark of rights and freedoms before they were withdrawn? Or will we see to it that the American story of greater rights and greater liberties continues for the next generation? There is so much at stake in terms of the cosmic issues that it can be hard to even keep perspective on the regular issues. But I want to talk about the regular issues too. Because the American people and the people of Michigan already agree with us on those so-called regular kitchen table bread and butter issues. Let's remember that. This is a cost of living election. So why in the middle of a cost of living election would you put in the people whose primary economic agenda is tax cuts for the wealthy? We need to take care of everybody, not just corporations, big oil, and this one. Folks want to talk about education. What we need to do for education is to support our teachers, and I see a lot of teachers and recognize that the most important thing for our kids isn't worrying about whether they're going home to 2 moms or 2 dads. It's making sure they get home safe to begin with. So step away from the path that Governor Whitmer has led us on with historic levels of investment in K-12 education. It is about how many resources you can get to our teachers, not how many books you can take away from our libraries. American people already get that. People already understand that the right answer for prescription drugs is not to side with Big Pharma, it's to see to it that Big Pharma has to negotiate with Medicare for the price of prescription drugs. Why would we walk away from that? If you're on Medicare, you've got $35 a month insulin, and if we had enough Democrats in the House and Senate, everybody could have $35 a month insulin. That's what it means to look after the American people and make cost of living less. Let's not give an inch of ground on whose economic vision is the right one, even while we are also defending that thing that makes America, America, that thing without which we are just another country, democracy itself. That's what we believe in, and that's what we're standing up for. They want to talk about public safety? Let's talk about public safety. Is the public safer if you elect an extreme candidate like Tudor Dixon, who has said and promised that she will cut the sources of funding for law enforcement and public safety? Or will you follow the lead of a governor who has made sure that we have new resources going to communities in need of the safety? Enforcement has resources and accountability, not making sure that there is a gun in every hand, whether that's been background check. Comes down to this. Some people ban books and some people build bridges. I don't believe us for building bridges. Some people are about solving problems, other people are about mentioning problems. Think about all the stuff they're talking about, inflation, immigration, safety. They don't have solutions. They just want to mention the problem to get us all mad. You've got leadership right here in Michigan today. I would add, strong women lead. The phenomenal leader I'm about to introduce. Now, I deal with a lot of governors, so it would not be a good idea for me to say I had a favorite governor. Put it this way, there's only one governor that I voted for. Governor, give it up for Gretchen.
People ask, why on earth do you want to keep doing this? And you know what the answer is? Tough times call for tough people, right?
community of people, whether it's your neighbors, your loved ones, your relatives, your co-workers, the people you attend church or synagogue with, right? Every one of you has a platform. And right now, you need to use it. I know a lot of you have said you already voted. You know what I thought about once I saw those hands go up? Well, these are people with free time. These are people that got time to talk to other voters and help them get to the polls or get registered or remind them how high these states are. And for those of you who didn't yet vote, well, guess what? You got a little time too on your hands. We got 5 days. Well, okay, 4 and change. We don't stop working until the polls close. Alright, we got 4 days and change. And here's the thing. Every one of us has to do the hard work every single day. Have the conversations, help get people registered, sign up for a shift with the One campaign. Every one of us can do this. And let me tell you this. As a mom with kids, I can tell you, the kids are going to be okay if they eat pizza every meal for the rest of the week, right? The laundry can wait until next week or even Thanksgiving. Fine. A little Febreze on it and we'll be okay. But what won't be okay is if we wake up the day after this election and see fundamental rights ripped away. If we wake up the day after this election and realize the person writing next year's education budget is the one who's bankrolled by Betsy DeVos. What won't be okay is if we've got leadership who are going to sign bills to take away people's rights to vote. What won't be okay is if we go backwards, because we are going forward, right? Every person is respected and protected. So, my friends, we got 4 days and change, right? Every day I need you to do something to make sure that we win this race. From the top of the ticket all the way to Kyra, Bolden, and Richard Bernstein, right? To the ballot initiatives. We've got to win this thing. So, I will stay in this arena, and I will take all the stuff they throw at me. Right, you know what I was thinking, right? I will take all the heat that comes my way, and if they knock me down, I'll jump right back up to my feet and dust off and get right back in the game. But I can only do it if I got an army of people with me. Are you with me? All right, let's get it done. Sign up for a shift. Let's win this thing and celebrate November 9th, the day after the election.
Okay, we're gonna have a great time and we're gonna do a little photo line, but I need your cooperation. If you look right over here, there is a girl holding up a clipboard and swinging it back and forth. That's the beginning of the photo line. So we're gonna guide ourselves through this pathway to the photo line. While you're doing that, get your phones out with the cameras ready. Sorry.